Hey everybody, this is Heartless Spartan here with another My Little Pony Toy Talk review. Today I have the Kayou My Little Pony Rainbow Edition Series 1 cards. Now this is the English North American set. The Rainbow Edition is the intermediate set with a large number of what I call the gimmick style cards that are made with a different material than the usual cards to fulfill its gimmick of sorts. Of course, it does also come with its own regular cards and rarity tiers. If you want to know more about sorting the rarity tiers, I will link my video on that in this video's description and on an info card somewhere on screen. Wasting no further time, let's get into the review. Alright, so here we have our Rainbow Edition box. Has a rainbow dash centered on the front there. I always thought that was kind of convenient there since it's the Rainbow Edition. Cute little Fluttershy on the side. A little pony logo. And I like how on the packaging they do have that kind of pearlescent foil on the packaging too. That's cool. See, on the sides features some cards. Other side, some fun little cartoon assets. I like the little pony heels they have there on the side. Alright, on the back we have our card information, so they're the NA, the North American cards, and then our rarity types go from left to right, from R all the way to XR, and then we have that Kayou packaging strip going around the box. So let's actually break this open. Start opening up some cards. There we go. Oh, the promo card ended up underneath. There we go. So there's our promo card. The Power Ponies. Go ahead and take these out. Of course, there's just a plastic tray on the inside. I'm going to set that off to the side. Move these over here. And take a look at one of our packs. I like how they have the rarity information on the back of the pack, too. Alright. So let me move my sleeves over here, and let's start ripping these open. Is it really ripping if I cut it open? Have a common Twilight. Nice, I just pushed it right through that inner sleeve. There we go. For info on the back there. And then, of course, Rainbow Edition has all of, like, well, not all of, but a lot of different types of gimmicks. And what I mean by the gimmick cards is they're not like the regular kind of picture back cards or the picture cards with the biographical back on them following the regular tiers. These are like their own tiers, and they'll be made of a different material. Like this one's more of like a plastic. That actually looks kind of cool on the back. So what order do I put these in? So MTR, RSR, FR, TR, TGR, MTR. I have one of those card trays just off camera. Alright, here's the TRs. So if you see me setting things off to the side, I thought these were pretty neat because then you could just kind of set them like over another card, kind of like a window. Little TR Twilight Sparkle there, featuring some like cartoon food. R, SR, FR, TR. Best Princess, Best Pony. getting a Luna in this set already made it worth it. Honestly, this is goofy. It's like that Nightmare Night kind of Mayor. But like, I end up with too many of these. Even when I was collecting the Chinese versions, I ended up with way too many clown versions of Mayor. Fancy pants. Double the fun. Or wait, no, the fun has been doubled. Got 2 Lunas. Get a little bit of dust in my packets here. So yeah, there we go. Oh man, I can't do it yet. But these hearts, like, they're like half heart shapes. If you get the other of like the same character, like there should be another Celestia that I could set next to this one, and it'll make a complete heart. Or you could do it vice versa, because there's like opposites of both of them. So you could do like a Celestia and a Luna, or you can do like a Celestia and a Celestia. I'll have to show that later if I find more. One of those TR window Applejacks. See what goes there. Ooh, there's a nice card. Yeah, sorry if I shake my camera. My table's a little wobbly. Great friends. I like the textures on like the fancier cards too. Cute you are, Twilight. She's like little flowers in her eyes too. Rose. I always liked her hair. I always thought she was like a pretty background character. Cadence. So this Cadence has the heart going the other way. Like I was talking about earlier. If you can put almost any of these cards that have the mirrored side next to each other, and it makes the heart. Actually, I had a friend at work suggest that to me. It's like, oh, maybe they go together like that. And I'm like, yes, they do. It's like, I didn't even think of that at first. Trixie. Hit the beach, apparently. Where did my TGRs go? Oh, after the TRs. Oh, here's the, like the silly selfie cards. Or like if your friend snapshotted you making a weird face and then use that as like their call photo. These have a unique back on them too. That's an FR card. Okay. Pear butter. Cutie marks, a jam jar. And I like how they went through the effort. It's where if you find a little Bright Mac, he'll be on the other side of the fence looking over at Pear Butter. Which I love that they actually went that extra mile to do that with the cards. So like you can pair some of them up. Common Rainbow Dash. MTR Pinkie Pie. Hey, there's another Luna. I'm going to be happy every time I pull a Luna. Doesn't matter how many of them I get. Photo finish. Fluttershy wearing a bonnet. There's a common Pinkie Pie. Princess Twilight Sparkle. Sweetie Drops. That wasn't Bonbon, was it? Because they don't usually go by the fan names. Might be a little bit thrown off. Yeah, Maud Pie. Countess Coloratura. I have yet to watch, what was that, the Camp Ever free movie? I think it was an Equestria Girls movie. I have yet to watch that one. I keep shaking my camera every time I do that. But yeah, I have yet to watch several of the My Little Pony movies, the at least the Equestria Girls ones. I just gotta set some time aside to do that. And then, on top of that, I have to read through the IDW comic books yet, too. Common Applejack. Because sometimes I come across something, it's like, I don't remember seeing that. It's like, I don't know who this is. Well, I know who that is, but, I mean, on some of these other cards, I'll happen across a character from either Equestria Girls or one that popped up in the comics. Flurry Heart. And I'll be like, I'm not sure who that character is. And then I either gotta look them up or just kind of be like, I'll figure it out later. It's a very sad Rainbow Dash. Auntie Applesauce. The young version. During one of the flashback episodes. Angel Wings. I mean, they're up in Cloudsdale, but I don't quite remember her from any episodes. There's a background pony, right? Pinkie Pie. Did we get this one already? Let me see. Yeah, we got that one already. Cadence! Hashtag tea time, I hear that. I could go for a hot cup of tea right now. Ooh. There's a nice rarity. That's a USR right there. See, have not pulled an XR yet. I think I've pulled every type but that one. You are Sunset Shimmer. I know I've said this before, but I like Sunset Shimmer's color scheme. Yeah, the URs do not have the bio on the back. Sheriff Silverstar. Where is he from? Appaloosa? Oops. Bumped my mic. Rarity. There's another Luna. Having a good day today. Feel like I need to rewatch the show again. Cheese sandwich. Weird Al Yankovic. Let's see. Cloudsdale Rainbow Dash. Nice SR card. Spike! This dude's just chilling. Fluttershy. Is there ever a time where Fluttershy is not cute? That time she busted through the doors in Canterlot out of the gardens, and all the animals were running away from her. Maybe that's like the only time I could really think of. It's nice you are, Fluttershy. Look at the little butterflies. The little shiny foil butterfly. Ooh. I like that Pinkie Pie. Well, this is one of those INT cards. Yeah, I'm not sure how these fit into a set. Still trying to figure that out. I gotta keep pulling more cards. I gotta stop saying gotta. I have to start saying have to. Gotta work on my grammar. Oh, pulled that Rainbow Dash already. Wow. So let me pull this Pinkie Pie out. Because then if we set these two next to each other, it makes that heart. That's what I was talking about. So you could either do it with like the same character or different characters. And I think in the order that they're sorted, like this is number 3 and then this is number 4. So in the order of things, these go right next to each other. Which is fantastic. I like the little, what would that be called? The little headband? Necklace? It's not a necklace if it goes on your head. Would you call it a headband? Looks cute, though. I like it. That was a TGR. I did not get many of those. Very upset Sunburst. Autumn Blaze. I like that character. She has her quirks, but I like her. Hi, apples. Ah, I'm dropping everything. Hey, one Applejack after the other. I was like, why is there musical notes? And then I saw a little guitar down here. It's a very fitting card for Pinkie Pie. Flurry Heart. This is a different one from what we got earlier. Cutie marks. Unknown. Crystal Empire Spike. And I like how the design of this is to where, like, it's kind of translucent. Like, you can kind of see the background through him a little bit. There. Windy Whistles. That's, Rainbow Dash's mother. Yeah, I didn't even know she was a character until I finally got to finish the show like a year ago. Rainbow Dash. Getting a lot of those MTR cards. There's a Starlight Glimmer TGR. Yeah, because there's like TRs and then there's TGRs. They have maybe a little bit more stuff to them. Oh, they have like a little bit of like foil on like the edges of some of the designs. I don't know if that's quite picking up on camera or not. So they're slightly fancier. Inky Rose. I do not remember what she's from. Like what episode, what comic. I'll be honest, I don't remember her. Maybe that's why she's so sad. I'm sorry. Okay. Baby Spike. I was about to say, I saw a baby holding crayons next to a wall. That is a recipe for a mess. Alright. Of course, yeah, he's drawing himself on the wall. It's like, did you do this? No. It's a self-portrait, dude. You can't lie about it. I didn't do it. It's another common Rainbow Dash. Oh, but it's another INT card. MTR Celestia. Actually, is this the one? It's the other side. So each character has two of each of these. Yeah, there we go. So there's the other Celestia. And another Celestia. Oh, we're getting an XR card. There we go. Now we've pulled one of every type in the set. I have this one. Actually, I think I used this one in one of my posts. That would have been a perfect one to use for Valentine's Day. Yeah, the Hearts and Hooves. Did you find your special Sun Pony? No. No, I did not. Vapor Trail. vaguely remember her. It's at the Wonderbolts Academy. She looked disturbed in that picture. Like, mildly horrified. Twilight Sparkle. And I like how on the cards they actually bother to, like, indicate whether it's Princess Twilight Sparkle or not. Whether she has the wings. Rainbow Dash. That's an MTR. These ponies are finding a lot of pearls on the beach. There's that photo finish again. Another card of Autumn Blaze. I forget what species they are in the show. I forgot what type of creature that's supposed to be. Maybe I'll throw it up on the screen if I have a chance. Getting down to our last few packs. What else are we going to pull? Pinkie Pie. Celestia. Ooh. I can see the XR card through the TR card, through the little window. We're getting there. I don't have that one yet. Yes. Like a super bashful Rainbow Dash. Wow. She's actually blushing there. We'll never speak of it again. I don't have words for that one, Starlight. It's more like a mugshot. It's the sheriff. Again, Cadence is like really pretty. Like, she's quite literally the quintessential pretty pink pony. You know, on top of that, like the quintessential pretty pink princess pony. Shining Armor. I do like Shining Armor. That was actually a pretty good character. And there's that Crystal Empire Spike again. Let's go ahead and... I think we're down to our last, like, 4 packs here. Quibble Pants. At least the dude, like, there was some character growth for this guy. Like, he started trying, and I like that. Super duper party pony. I wonder. Real quick. If you like overlay the two. I don't know. Alright. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cough. Alright. Oh, Nightmare Night Rainbow Dash. That's cool. You can see like the pearlescent foil on there too. I don't know what to call that. Foil or something else. I'll have to figure out what exactly that's called. I don't know. There's some foil. I don't know. I'm not wrong, but I'm not right either. So, Spike. Dude looks prepared for something like horrible to happen that he planned. Why? Why Spike? Oh, there's little Bright Mac. I gotta pull back Pear Butter. I gotta pull her back out. Let's go find Pear Butter. Philly Pear Butter. Oh no, that's an SR. I'm looking in the R's. Should be right here. There we go. Nice. That way I get to show off exactly what I was talking about. I mean, the fence even lines up. And their cutie mark vials are swapped down at the bottom so they meet in the middle. I love how they did that. I like this Fluttershy card. It's a cute one. It's a little bashful. Another Luna card. Indeed, it is a great day. So I think this is actually the other side. I gotta dig so deep for these. There. So this is number 15, this is number 16. And line up and make that heart. Another hungry Pinkie Pie. Something got in Fluttershy's eye. Like, I get the silliness of these, but honestly, these ones aren't really my favorites. I'm not too big on those. Rarity with a very fashionable hat. Blossom Forth. Don't quite remember her either. It's another background pony. Interesting color scheme, though. Hashtag love. Well, thank you, Fluttershy. Pipsqueak the Pirate, at your service, Mum. Like the Nightmare Night cards. I do like pulling those. So long as it's not like another clown Mayor. An Orthros. Bring me an Orthros. A dog with two heads. You know what? It's better than a dog with two rears. Alright, last pack. Angel wings again, looking shocked. Lyra. Hey, that's Fluttershy's line. You stole it. We'll have to stick Agent Bonbon on you. Starlight Glimmer. Like a little robe. Is that a genie lamp in the background? Floating in the air? Well, alright then. Oh, okay, it's part of the decoration on the face of the card. I got it, because there's a few more of them. I was like, why was that there? Oh, Trixie had a bad day. Wow. Okay. Ah, there we go. Princess Twilight Sparkle. This one has the wings on it. She has her wings. And that was our last pack, actually. I tricked myself. I put the wrapper back off to the side. So let's see. What were our higher tier cards? So we got 2 XRs and 2 USRs. And a whole bunch of Lunas. I'm happy with the Lunas. That's a good pull. Anytime I pull a Luna, that's a good day for me. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll go right into a montage. Kayou Series 1 Rainbow Edition cards have their own charm to them. Of course, it comes with several common cards, but a majority of the cards are the gimmick types. While I'm not too big of a fan of the Caller ID picture cards, I still like a few of them. Just not so much the cards where the ponies look sad or quite horrified. I prefer the idea where the friend took a picture of the pony in a silly moment, like with pear butter with sticks and leaves in her hair, or a cute one with Twilight blushing. I do like the window-style TR and TGR cards. Those are cute with the little chibi characters on them. The dual heart halves were pretty neat. I like that idea, and the way they're numbered, they sit right next to each other in a binder, too. We also get the USR cards, which look rather fancy with the ponies in cute poses with flowers. The XR cards have the Hearts and Hooves Valentine's theme with an extra layer of texture on the cards. Overall, I feel it's a good set of cards if you really like the gimmick cards. Just be aware that the gimmick cards, like the window cards and heart halves, are also made of a type of plastic rather than that paper material the regular cards are, so they might scratch more easily. But I do like them, and I don't mind collecting them as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment. It's always nice to engage with the friendly community, and I've only been collecting cards for barely a year, so it has been nice to hear that some other folks are happy that these cards have been released in North America. This has been Heartless Spartan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.